Welcome back once again, everyone. I'm Cabot Plays Games. This is Fallout 4. I left you in Cabot House. Here are some of the settlers that we just moved in.
General?
Oh no, these are Minutemen who are on patrol. Fair enough. They called me General because Preston Garvey, in his wisdom, has nominated me as the leader of the Minutemen. I didn't expect to be leader of a faction, like, instantly, but that's what's happened. Our dear friend Preston has not given us any more quests, so we've kind of been running around doing our own thing for a little while, and I think we're going to stop that today. Speaking of factions, we have been made leader of the Minutemen, as I just said, and we have been initiated into the Brotherhood of Steel by Paladin Dance down here in the Cambridge police station. He's given us the rank of Initiate and given us some quests. We've just completed one quest. We cleared out the Malden Centre underground station, and we picked up a quest item we have to bring back to Scribe Helen, all the way back here. And Paladin Dance really wants us to look for the recon team, which is the team that came to this area before his team did, and they went missing. Now this is a really long and involved quest which will take us all the way over here. It will probably take about 3 or 4 episodes of this series to do, so I think we're going to not do that. What we are going to do is to head back all the way down here to Hangman's Alley, and we're going to do the main quest, Unlikely Valentine. Because if we want to meet the other two factions, we're going to have to progress the main story, and that means finding Nick Valentine, so that is what we're going to do. Because there is another quest we were given to meet up with Jack Cabot at Cabot House, and he also sends us quests which go up here, so I'd rather collect that first. Along the way, we could bump into the Mechanical Menace quest as well, which I'm not sure we want to do. Mechanical Menace starts one of the DLCs, and I believe it's one of these bridges over the river here. You stumble across a battle and you help out, and then that starts the DLC, and once the DLC is started, roaming bands of robots will just spawn all over the map. And also, because we're going to be going back to Hangman's Alley, I'm actually going to take the radium rifle back with us. I'm going to leave everything else here so the people that live here can make use of all this stuff. We'll just check if there's anything else we need to take with us. Maybe the champion armor as well. Take that back with us. Maybe the synth legs as well. Because we could actually stop off and buy the 10% faster movement speed left leg, because that's pretty close to where we're going as well. We're going to take this postman uniform as well. Everything else can just stay where it is. Okay, plans made. Let's get moving.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we have started the DLC. And yes, it is just down here. So, we're actually going to fight this battle, start the DLC. This DLC starts at level 20 or 15. It's quite low level anyway. The other one that we did unlocked at level 30. The place we can buy the faster moving legs is here. So we're going to do the DLC, go down this road, buy the legs, go down here, maybe talk to Jack Cabot, and then find Nick Valentine and actually move the story forward. You know what, we probably won't get all that done in this episode, but let's try. These roving bands of robots are a real pain in the ass. And they spawn constantly all over the place. You may be wondering where the dog is. We went into that hospital about 2 episodes ago, and the dog got himself killed by 2 super mutant legendaries. We were not quick enough to save the dog, so El Doggo is dead. And by dead, I mean he has gone all the way back to the Red Rocket truck stop to recover, and if we want the dog back, we're going to have to go all the way back there and pick him up ourselves. But to be honest, we were just using him as a mobile backpack, so he's no big loss. Now this bridge is full of mines. and other tripwires and things. And if you set one off, there's oil all over the place, and all the vehicles explode, and it's just a whole thing, really. Why did that not explode? Okay. But luckily, that's it cleared now. Well, that truck didn't explode, that's fine. Everything else did. Yeah, when trucks explode, they become radioactive. What we have here is DLC battle. As you can hear, there are a lot of enemies here. And some of them are pretty brutal. Lots of flying robots. Okay, now you've got their attention. That's not necessarily a good thing. Whoops, that was something big. Is that it? I think that blue robot is the friendly one. Yes, okay. Whew. Yep. Now we have to speak to the friendly robot, but I'm going to loot all these things. I mean, this guy's just got all the loot. Yeah. So he was obviously their porter. But they were a trade caravan that was under attack. Where did all the dead robots go? Here we go. These robots don't look like any other robots. They're kind of cobbled together from different parts of other robots. And that's what this entire DLC is about. You get the ability to build these robots, and instead of having settlers, you can build these robots and install them wherever you want. Yeah, these are the human people of the caravan, and they're very much dead. So before we speak to the robot, I'm just going to loot everything. Yes, I know you're there. I see you. 50 cal we'll take, because we use 50 cal now. These robots repair kits. When you can make these robots yourself and have them as your companion, and instead of repairing them with stimpaks, you repair them with these robot repair kits, as this handy tooltip in the top left corner of your screen is telling you now. So we'll take this and this and this, and that enhanced targeting card, and duct tape, and that, and all this stuff, and that. We'll turn the radio off. And the wrench. We're not going to have the irradiated food. Interesting. Mods are just lying around here apparently. That's fine. Squirrel bits we'll take. 10mm rounds we'll take. I don't know why I picked up the flamer fuel. I don't have a flamer. We'll just get rid of that. Pretty close to being full, which isn't great. Mind you, there's a big pile of gears there, and that's good. We'll just loot as much as we can. We may listen to these... We may listen to these holotapes at some point, after we've spoken to Ada, who is our guide. She is cobbled together from all kinds of weird stuff. I think it's like an Assaultron arm and an Assaultron head, and the sentry drone, a sentry robot arm, and Petractron legs.
My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor, but I am registering sadness and anger at the loss of my friends. It may sound strange coming from a robot, but they were my family. Again, I thank you for your efforts. I know they would have thanked you as well.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My name is Ada. This was the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
Who's Jackson?
Jackson was the leader of this caravan. He had a great mind for technology. In many ways, he is my creator. He installed all my current upgrades. Unfortunately, they were not enough to protect them from the robots.
You're upgraded?
Yes, modified using a robot workbench based on prototype schematics. The workbench allows for a wide range of robot modifications. Perhaps if I had more sentry bot-based defenses, I could have successfully defended my friends against those robots.
They must be targeting you for some reason.
Probability is high that I am part of that reason. Besides myself, Jackson also created Turing, Hertz, and Porter. Our built-in modifications would be desired pieces of salvage. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
You couldn't have known something like this would happen.
The probability of attack was high. I should have forced our departure. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
Who's the Mechanist?
The only information I have comes from the iBot broadcasts. The false claims of peace and justice. The only certainty is that these robots bring only death. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
You want revenge, don't you?
I admit my goal is twofold. Stopping the Mechanist both protects the Commonwealth and allows me to avenge my fallen friends. I won't rest until I see this threat dissolved. I owe it to them. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Not right now.
Perhaps there's a place I may be of use until you return.
Okay, now we get to send her to one of our settlements, and I think we shall send her to Hangman's Alley.
I'm familiar with the settlement. Hopefully, I may be of some use there.
Alright. That is that part of that quest complete. Ada is very slow in our current configuration. We can upgrade her with that robot workbench. Right, so we've completed one quest and we've replaced it with another one. Hooray, well done me. So the list of quests that we've got active has not actually gone down at all. In fact, it's actually increased. But we are chalking off the quest. Okay, next thing we want to do is just follow this main highway all the way to this bridge. Maybe talk to Jack Cabot and then go all the way along the coast road, clear it out, and get ourselves back to Hangman's Alley, because we're absolutely full of stuff. We should go back into sneak mode. That would have been clever. Now, we're going to have to be on the lookout for roaming bands of robots. They will ambush us all over the map, forever. Even when you complete the DLC, they keep coming. What is going on behind this bus stop? It's a feral ghoul and something. Okay, lots of feral ghouls.
Hell yeah.
More gunfire from that direction. Okay, you guys do you. I'm going to see what was going on behind here. Heavy pin. Duct tape lighter. Good. What were you guys? A legendary red stag. Okay. This is radar light armor of the Cavalier. Nothing we need. Alright, more red stag here. Speaking of red stags, we're hungry, so we should eat, and then we should eat a red stag to get our carry weight up to 365. A little bit peckish, so we'll have some mutant hound chops. Now we're fed, now we can eat some red stag, and there we go. Now we can carry stuff again. Okay, we are supposed to be following the highway. The highway is elevated, but I kinda know where it goes. I think it's Ada that keeps detecting us. It's quite annoying, so I'm just gonna go this way. Ooh. Some loot. There's a little dungeon in that place, and there are a couple of raiders kind of hanging around outside here. Yeah, you can just about see one there leaning up against that post, so let's shoot them from back here. The other two kind of patrol all the way around the building. Oh, look, there's been a fight here. There's super mutants and gunners. Gunners are like elite mercenaries, and this one has a note. So this is actually an unmarked quest. You pick up the note, you read it, and it tells you about some loot. I take the silver plate. I've never found a use for silver, ever. I don't know why it's available. Super mutants. Here's some mild meat, and we'll take that and that. And what do we have here? Super mutants orders. Okay, so another note. Spatula. Okay, let's read these notes. I believe they're in the miscellaneous thing. Notes. Super mutants orders. Kill, loot, return. Okay, that's short and to the point. Okay, I think the gunner's note... No? Where's the gunner's note gone? G for gunner's note. It's not listed as a note. Okay. I got the intel. The gang at Trinity Plaza looks tough, but their leader has the gun, a hunting rifle. Just like the contact said. Right squad of men could take it. What this does, this just spawns a guaranteed semi-upgraded weapon at the location. So it wants us to go and find it at Trinity Plaza, which is like right in the middle of the city, like literally in the middle of the city. There's a whole big quest to do in Trinity, so we'll get a little bit of bonus loot if and when we do that quest. That wasn't terrible. What's this piece? Oh, there's a piece of a ghoul lying there. Okay. Now we do have to look out for the other two raiders who patrol this building. And just up that way is a huge super mutant camp, and it goes all the way up in that half-built skyscraper, so we're not going to want to play with them. I'm not seeing these other raiders. We'll probably clear this out at a later date, because as we know, we're fairly full and we're trying to get back home to offload. I don't want to be taking on more quests or clearing out places that I don't have to. Next port of call is that big monument there. That is Bunker Hill. That is a fairly large settlement. And that is where we can buy the other legs that make us go faster. There's dogs there. Yep. Well, that was close. I wonder what's up there. I can't remember. I never usually diddle around back here. Okay, so the dogs have been eating ghouls. Is there anything up here? Is it just a vantage point? Well, it goes up, and it goes up some more. And it goes up. No, there's a fusion core, and some empty painting cans, and a combat shotgun. Okay, now we're full. So I shall take a buffed hat, which is a chem. Here we go. Yep, 395, that's fine. But all the way up here just to get a vantage point. And a surprise ghoul, and a level up. Well, that was nice. Phew. Okay, there was something up here. It's good to investigate all the little nooks and crannies of the game. You never know what you might find. Well, sometimes you know what you might find if you've played it before. But usually the loot is randomised. Ooh, full beers. Cheers, dead guy. Okay, this is the way into the settlement. There's two entrances. There's a main one and this not main one. Oh, I can't remember where the main entrance is. I think it's this way. It is a fairly large settlement, and it features quite prominently in the main story. It's good that we're here. I really should put on my sequin dress, because we'll be shopping, and more charisma means more money, and it hasn't affected our carry weight too much at all. This road's kind of semi-blocked off by that trailer. Is this the main entrance here, or do I have to keep going round? I can't remember. That's the side entrance. Okay, we'll keep going round. Ooh, watch out for cars. Let's go around the cars in case they glitch out and kill us. I believe you can just park here over this obstruction. Says he, not doing it. Yes, we can. Alright, main entrance.
You there. Caravan or raider?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? Alright. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Cheers, Miss Kessler. You can get this place as a settlement of your own, but it takes a very long time. Lots of people here. Let's speak to this little girl.
Hi, I'm Meg. You new to the hill? For 10 caps, I can give you the tour. Nobody knows a place like me.
I ain't paying you.
Any chance I can get it for free?
Fine. The market's in the back, bar's in the corner, and the outhouse is over the wall. Bye.
Thanks. So this is what she calls the main market. There's only really one vendor here at the moment. Some of the other, well, most of the other caravan people, like Lucas Miller and I think Cricket comes here as well, and they will, when they're here, they will man these other counters. So it's quite a good place to hang out. Let's not accidentally steal that and aggress everyone. Let's talk to Deb.
Hey there.
Load a little heavy there? I'll buy anything you don't need, and sell everything you do.
Apparently she's got some work for us.
You have any paying work?
Yeah, I have something. It ain't easy, though. Caravanners just love swapping tall tales. But I've heard one story enough times, there's gotta be some truth to it. Apparently, the Northern Road goes straight through an old military training yard that's just crawling with a horde of feral ghouls. And that's cutting into my bottom line. So you take care of that, and maybe I can throw a few caps your way.
How many caps?
I'm not doing the job for chump change.
I'm tired of mercs blowing this off. Are ferals really that scary? Fine. Call it 175 caps.
I think we can maybe get to 300.
Sounds like you need me a lot more than I need you on this.
Clearing that road benefits everyone. I can probably get Kessler to chip in, let's say, 225 caps?
I'm in my sequin dress. Give me more
If
money.
this helps everyone, maybe you can take a collection. For the cause.
You're worse than the caravan jockeys. I can probably scrape together 300 caps. I'm done negotiating.
I'll take care of your feral problem.
Great. If you want to stock up first, you never know when one of my knickknacks will keep you alive.
Excuse me.
I
That's
fixed
another
up
quest.
most of what's here myself, so it's all guaranteed. Unless you need to return it.
Let's see what you have.
See something you like, buy it. My stock moves fast.
Okay. As we see, she has lots of uniques. The Wastelander's Friend is a 10mm pistol that does 50% limb damage. That's pretty nice, but the one we have does gooification plasma. Probably a bit better. Ah, dang it. Okay, what she has here is the right leg Black Ops Shin Guard, and we already have a right leg plus 10 movement speed, so it must be someone else that sells the left leg. I thought it was her, but it wasn't. But she does have the Black Ops chest piece, which is combat armor chest that increases strength and endurance, and it also has +2 to both energy and physical resistance as well. I don't think we're going to take that. 15% damage taken while blocking or sprinting. I don't think we're going to take that. Okay, this is not who I thought it was. Well, it is, but I thought she sold the left leg, and it's not, it's the right leg. I'll have to try and remember who sells the left leg, because there is a left leg, and I know you can just simply buy it. What can we sell here? She's only got 10 money, so let's not sell anything to Deb. Let's just get out of here. Okay, we've been given a quest to clear the National Guard training yard. As you said, it's along the North Road. I believe it's like up here somewhere. It should be under miscellaneous quests. Clear the training yard. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's up here. But we won't be doing that just now, so we'll go to miscellaneous quests and turn it back off. There are a couple more quests we can get from people here. You're a doctor, aren't you?
Huh. Haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor, let's get you examined.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, doctor.
Now, go over your symptoms for me, one at a time.
I'm sure. Okay, yes, we are addicted to buff tats, so let's cure that.
I've got an itch, Doc. Too many chems. Got anything that can help?
Yeah, you got it bad. Let's flush your system. It's gonna burn like crazy afterwards, all right?
Excellent. We've been after a doctor for quite some time.
All done. Any other complaints?
Might as well get cure health. I can't remember if we have a disease. I think we have.
I've seen worse. Better stitch you up before infection sets in, though.
Good to get herself completely fixed up before we get out of here.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
That was it.
All right. Don't ruin my hard work by dying out there.
Thanks, Doc. Ah, and the status effects are disappearing. Ooh, they have corn, and it's green, so we're not stealing it. We can just harvest it. Alright, I'm taking that. As you know, corn is like the least thing we have. We have 1 million mute fruit and 1 million potatoes, but we basically have no corn. Okay, where's the next place we need to go?
I'm half tempted to join the railroad with all this shit.
Ah, these guys.
I don't know. People
Hey,
gotta do
you.
something, Dad.
Talk some sense into my numbskull son. Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
What's the railroad?
The freedom fighters, willing to risk their lives for synths. And that means they fight the Institute. Only ones that do.
What? You think that's noble or some bullshit? That just makes them idiots. No son of mine is going to throw his life away with those lunatics.
It's always good to help people.
People? There's no people about it. They're goddamn synths.
All I do here is help crusty old caravan hands, no offense, go blind off rot gut. At least the railroad's fighting the Institute. And why not save synths?
Might as well go off and join the Deathclaw Preservation Society.
What did the Institute do to you?
Ah, Gary. He is, well, was one of Cricket's hired guns. He hits the road and comes back to find his wife missing.
Yeah, so the Institute kidnaps people. I'm not saying I like it, but the world's a dangerous place. It's not your job to save it. And dealing with the railroad, the Institute. Might as well put a bullet in your own damned skull. It'll just save you time.
I wouldn't mind getting some service here.
Where are my manners? If you want a drink, talk to me. Need a bed? Well, hit up Numbskull over there.
I believe they'll give us a
Got
quest.
every liquor from the Commonwealth here. Benefit of being the caravan trader's favorite bar.
Do you have any work?
Well, there is one thing.
Dad, you're not going to send him on that same wild goose chase.
Hey, he brought it up, not me. As I was saying, before us Savaldis started slinging rotgut for thirsty caravan hands, we came from a line of Minutemen. My grandpa, Brent Savaldi, was the last. He died fighting raiders just outside Malden. If you could find any of his personal effects, well, it'd mean the world to me.
Alright, give me some money.
Right. I might help.
Malden ain't the safest of places. I suppose I could spare 200 caps.
Give me some more.
If the price is right, I might help.
This ain't a haggling matter. I'll pay 150 caps. Take it or leave it.
Well, that went weird.
It's okay. I'll find your grandpa.
Just be careful, all right? I don't want any more deaths on my
Right, that's another quest we got. For some reason, we managed to managed to get him to go up, and then it didn't give us an option to ask for more. Well, you do you, game. Right, we're going to need that for another 3 minutes. Another 8 minutes. It's just a guard. Are there any more corn we can steal from? I don't think so. That's the side door, which is now open. Aha, there's another corn.
Market's the white building with all the fancy columns. Always someone doing trading there.
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me.
She's the leader
They
of
can
the
patch you up
community.
if you're hurt. Best doc and vet around.
Man, we are very thirsty. Right. That's enough of this place. Kessler will give us a quest after we've done Deb's quest or the Salvodi's quest. One of them. After one of them, you speak to Kessler and she wants you to go and do another quest. But you cannot actually open this place as a settlement you own yourself until you've reached a certain point in the main story. And before we leave, I have to get all the way up to the top of this tower because there is a magazine hiding up here. I'm doing it quite quickly because we are against the clock. I don't want to use all my buff tats. I almost fell out of the window just then. That would have been an embarrassing way to die. Up here, Live and Love, issue number 7. Permanently gain plus 25% XP from persuading men. That's actually quite a good one. Right, let's get down without falling out of the windows. You can fall out of these windows. I've done it before and died, and it's very embarrassing. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't think there's very many enemies around here. Apart from on that bridge. That bridge is a random encounter spawner. It looks like there's 3 people on it. Because it's misty, I can't identify who or what they are. But if we get close enough... They're gunners! Okay. And now... They're ex-gunners. Or about to be. Man, my shooting has gone to hell. That's fine, we need to get over this bridge anyway. That's the way back into town. What have you got? Squirrel bits will take... combat armor.
Allows nuclear protection on a budget.
Being a random encounter spawner, you never know what you're going to meet on this bridge. It's lots of stuff. Oh, this guy totally exploded. Take his stimbacks and cigarettes. Oh yeah, it's telling us that his armour is better than what we're wearing, because it is. Because we were wearing our sequin dress still. Now Cabot House is really close. Silver Side Shrignal. That's just another radio station. Yeah, we're only... I do have one more buff tat. You know what, let's just go to Cabot House. It's literally just up this little alleyway. Don't be alarmed by this sentry bot. Really put her sequin dress back on.
Go away.
Let me in. Edward Deegan asked me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Alright. Just to, you stay away from me. Yeah, these are the Cabot's 2 defense robots. They protect this place.
Let's go meet the boss.
If you remember, we met him in the bar in Diamond City during the Best Start Let's Play, and he invited us to come here.
Lead on.
This place is spookily well preserved.
Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to...
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
Alright, I'm sitting down. Chill out.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Well, we've already found an alien and killed it.
The universe
so,
is
yes.
a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment?
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
That was interesting.
Good. If you like that kind of thing, you've come to the right place. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
I hope you have more to go on than that.
Don't worry. I don't expect you to do the impossible. Not on your first day. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yep. I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Well, we're out of here. We can't loot anything here. It's all... Oh, apart from this bourbon, apparently. We'll take that. Hey, we're going to have to get our ass back home because we're over encumbered again. Can't we get away with just drinking a bourbon or something? Will it give us enough strength? Yes, just. Okay, let's get out of here. So we've now been given a key so we can come and go as we want, which is just as well, because we'll be coming back here quite a lot. Okay, that's the bridge that leads back to Bunker Hill. We need to go this way. This is where we are, and we're trying to get here. We'll just clear out this road that leads along the waterfront so we can use it as a highway. That's like the easiest way to navigate the town, is just to come around the edge and then to go directly into where you need to be. We really need to go and offload all our stuff. We will disable the quest marker that he has put for us, because again it's up here. That's another reason we came here. So we've got the Lost Patrol, this insane asylum thing, something else in Mullen about Grandpa Salvode's hat. All kinds of stuff. Right, so we can undo that. I think the only thing we have active at the moment is Unlikely Valentine. Right, that's good. Oh yeah, and clear the training yard of ghouls. So we've got 4 quests to do in the northeast. I knew there was a reason I came back to town and away from the northeast. But you've only got 4 minutes. We should really get into moving mode and really hustle. Silver Shroud radio is part of a quest. It's a really cool quest. It's really good fun. Okay, I hear evil doggos, so let's get up here and shoot them. Come here. Got him. This is a little bit of a raider encampment, which might be occupied or it might not be, I'm not sure. I'm kind of against the clock here, so I don't want to get into a protracted fight. Is there anyone here?
Found you, sorry ass.
Well, there was one. There's two.
There we go.
There you are. There's another one there. Come on, poke your head out. Gotcha. He was up there shooting down at us and then he fell and died like an idiot. You are an idiot, sir. No, actually, we should put our, yeah, we should put our armour back on, really. That would help matters. We're still in danger because there's someone else all the way up there that's going to try and shoot at us. Not that we're overly concerned.
No sign of him now.
Fall! Yay! Right, now you can loot them. I ragdolled you, my friend. Ooh, some more ammo, thank you. Right, see you later. I'm against the clock to go home before my strength fortifying stuff runs out. Picked up another radio signal, which starts another quest. We'll be going to that place as part of another quest later on. So we don't need to go and tag the location yet because we're, as I said, under the clock. We need to get home. Up there is a super mutant with a missile launcher who's now dead. Ah, dang it. Okay, we've run out of bourbon. What do we have that can... I don't really want to get addicted to alcohol, and I really don't want to... Let's just try a beer. Okay, a beer's good enough. We only just got our addiction to buff tats cured by the doc, and I don't want to get re-addicted to them again straight away. I'm not even going to go and loot that super mutant. I'm going to take 3 cokes because 3's good.
Hey.
Okay, there's some raiders somewhere around here.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, we're nearly there. Nearly there. Why are we still in caution? We should be hidden. Plastic cloth leather. Dang it. Right, let's drop something off very quickly. That? Yep, that's good enough. Okay, no more looting, we just have to move. Who was that? Is it Diamond Site Security? No, it's a raider, okay. I believe there's another raider up here. Yeah.
Call me Charmer.
Fair enough. You do you, my friend. Luckily, we're almost home. This is the bridge that leads to home. Take that and that. We're too heavy. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll take a little bit of damage. Home is just here. We shall be fine. You know, we spent so long taking home that Ada made it here.
Are you alright? That looked bad.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've just broke my leg. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I can survive on a broken leg. Actually, we'll have to use a stim pack to fix that. There we go. Bit of a whoopsie. Okay, we're home. We're no longer over encumbered. So let's get rid of well, not get rid of, let's safely store the radium rifle of 2-shot. And the postman uniform, and champion armor, and the synth legs. I should pick up another 4 buff tats, because we almost ran out of them then, that was scary. Keep the dirty wastelander, we'll keep the robot repair kits. Get rid of this, and that, and that. And this mod. And 3 of these fusion cores. And some 38 rounds that we picked up from somewhere. Right, let's eat and drink. Maybe not be merry, but you know. Alright, that is pretty good. Looks like there's lots of people around here not doing anything. Food 8, people 7. Okay, we're going to have to sort that out. So, I think we picked up quite a lot of razor grain. So, let's see if we've got enough to build a razor grain planter, which is probably all the way at the end. Razor grain 4, looks like it. Razor grain planter, yes, good. So we'll just put that here. Okay, someone's doing that razor grain, that's good. Resources, food.
Seems to be growing well.
Alright, now we have another 3 razor grains, so we can build another one of these. That's good. I like that. How are we doing for beds? Not great. Let's build the other razor grain thing back here if we can. No? How about here? Yeah, that looks good. Plop it there. We do have a corn planter, but I really want more. Corn planter. Excellent. Put one there. And we'll do a mute foot planter as well. And another tater planter. Just so we doubled up on all of our planters. Nice. Right, now we should have plenty of food. Defense is going to be a problem. I do believe, yeah, we've got... okay. Let's, just because this place is always tight on space, I'm just going to put a heavy machine gun turret here. Maybe another one at the other end. Right, maybe 2 here. Just like that. That's probably enough. You ain't doing anything, so...
Got it.
Get yourself on food. That's got a person, that's got a person, that's got a person, that's got a person. That, and that. That has not. That has not. Right, you're doing something. Have you got a job? No. Right, Haley, you're going to be food as well. So come here, please. Do that, and she should take care of that as well. Okay. Food's gone way up. We're going to need more water here as well. I'm going to move this razor grain over here. Because I might want to try and get a powered water pump back here. I'm linking up to a medium-sized generator. Which would be powered generators. That needs 1, doesn't it? Yeah, good. So we'll get rid of that generator. We'll replace it with a medium. Because a medium produces 5, which is 4 for that and 1 for that. The water's gone up to 19. Excellent. We have 2 beds here, some up there. We're going to have to find somewhere else to build beds in this place. Probably means going up and above that place. Not the easiest of things to do. Yeah, that's enough messing around with the inhabitants. Let's have a look at this level up, shall we? What's flashing? What can we do? We can do that and get into expert terminals. Or... Idiot Savant 3. Randomly receiving bonus XP from any kill will trigger 3 times XP for all kills in target-rich environments. That's going to be awesome. And I think we should just do it. Or do we want to keep going down for science to improve that radium rifle? I'm going to do expert hacker for now, and we'll do something else later.
Those uglies will think twice before messing with us again.
Yikes, we only had 1 purified water left. That is not good. Not good at all. Can we make our arms deep pocketed? Yes, we can. That's good. Only just. We've now run out of leather once again, but we've got deep pocketed on everything now, which is perfect. Okay, I think this is a good place to leave this episode. We made it back here. We triggered a DLC. We did the DLC fight. We came down here. We visited Bunker Hill. We introduced ourselves. We got 2 more quests that sent us up here from Bunker Hill. We got another quest that sent us all the way up here from Cabot House. Cleared out the main highway. So this will be how we get to quests for the foreseeable future. And the next quest we're going to do is a main story quest, and we're going to find Nikki Valentine, so we can then meet the railroad and maybe even the Institute as well. But we'll be doing that later on. Until we come back for that, do look after yourself, and I will talk to you again soon.